Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Alchemy of the Dark Feminine. My name is Grayson Kahn, so if you are here for the first time ever listening, welcome. Today we're going to talk about something many women experience, but very few discuss. This is going to be about when fathers compete with their daughters and how it subtly, sometimes unconsciously, makes women feel unsafe in their own feminine energy. If you've ever felt like you can't fully relax into your softness, joy, or pleasure, or that something inside you needs to quote unquote prove itself, then this episode is for you. I'm going to unpack why this happens, how it shows up in your body and nervous system, and even guide you through a mini reset that you can do right now. And stick with me because at the end, I'll be sharing an exclusive invitation to a private healing Zoom event happening next Thursday, which is going to be a safe space for women to reclaim their feminine energy, release old paternal dynamics, and feel truly protected in their bodies. All right, guys, let's dive in. So, we need to understand the dynamics that's taking place here. So, when fathers compete with their daughters, it often shows up as jealousy, subtle criticism, or the feeling that your achievements, beauty, or natural gifts somehow threaten him. It's not always conscious. Often fathers don't even realize that they're doing it, but for the daughter, it creates an internalized message. My natural energy, my softness, my femininity is unsafe to fully express. And that ends up showing up in the body. So you may notice that you live with tightness in your chest or your throat, feeling like you need to overperform. You have difficulty fully receiving or relaxing into pleasure. You have hypervigilance around masculine energy. Just note that this is not a flaw. This is a protective response that your nervous system learned early on based on the dynamics you experienced. Okay? Now, let's talk about how this impacts feminine energy. So, our feminine energy thrives when we feel safe, seen, and allowed to receive. But if your father or another masculine authority figure competed with you, even subtly, your body learned softness equals vulnerability, pleasure equals danger, joy equals something that you have to hide. So, what do we do about this? How do we tell our nervous system, it's safe now, I'm allowed to be fully feminine, radiant, and soft? This is exactly what I guide women through in my live sessions. All right? Let's do this little mini reset together, all right? And this is to give you or your body a taste of safety and softness. So go ahead now and place your feet firmly on the floor, wherever you are. Take a deep breath in. And let your exhale release tension from your shoulders, chest, and jaw. You can even release the jaw, loosen it. Drop your shoulders down, relax your chest down, okay? Place one hand over your heart and the other on your belly or hips, and feel the weight of your body supported by the ground just for a moment here. Breathe and say quietly to yourself, I am safe in my body. My feminine energy is protected. I am allowed to feel softness and joy. Take one more slow breath here and notice even a tiny spark of feminine safety or expansion in your body. That's your nervous system remembering what safety feels like, even for a moment. Imagine what 30 minutes of guided support could do. Now, guys, I want to invite you to something very special. Next Thursday, I'm hosting a private, intimate Zoom event for up to 30 women. In this session, we will release the subtle competition and jealousy from paternal figures guide your body into full feminine safety and joy, activate softness, pleasure, and grounded presence, integrate EFT tapping techniques, guided embodiment, and nervous system tools so that you leave feeling fully protected in your feminine energy. And this isn't just theory. This is going to be an embodied experience. Seats are intentionally limited because I want to hold a safe, intimate container for every woman there. You can register at the link in the show notes below. I would love to see you there and guide you personally through reclaiming your feminine energy. All right, y'all. Remember, feminine energy is your birthright. Feeling safe, soft, and joyful is possible, even if your early experiences taught you otherwise. If you felt even a tiny spark during the mini reset we did together today, know that you can expand that safely, fully, and joyfully in the Zoom session next Thursday. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave the link in the show notes below. I cannot wait to hold this space for you and witness you step fully into your softness and radiant feminine presence. Bye for now.